Hey guys, Ultra Prime here, welcome back to more GTA 5 Online. Today's build, we'll be making Sideswipe's vehicle mode from the original Transformers Generation 1 cartoon. Now in that cartoon, Sideswipe transforms into a Lamborghini Countach. And the car we're going to be using is going to be a Legendary Motorsports 2-door. And you're going to scroll all the way down here to the Pegassi Torero, which is available for 900,000. Alright. Let's do it. So as usual with these builds, I like to do a max front upgrades, so max armor, max brakes, the bumpers. So for the front bumper, just gonna leave that stock. Sideswipe actually doesn't have any of these long bumpers. And for the rear bumper, also gonna leave that stock as well. Sideswipe does not have any of these ugly diffusers, so leave that off. For body work, headlight covers, just going to leave that stock. Sideswipe's headlights are actually at the bottom here. And we can't really, change that to red without covering it to circular. It's actually square color, square shaped, but just going to leave that stock. For the rear panel, just going to leave that stock as well. The one in the cartoon was actually full red. For engine tunes, max out if you want. For the engine covers, is actually going to be the louvers covers. However, in the cartoon, Sideswipe's louvers are red instead of black. But unfortunately, we can't really do that, so we're actually stuck with the black louvers. For the exhaust, you're going to do the chrome exhaust. For the hood, just going to leave that stock. The horn, as usual, doesn't really matter, so you can just leave that stock. Now, this car is actually Monitech capable. It does have a missile lock-on jammer. This one is actually up to you. And since I'm mainly focused on the build instead of like usability, I'm just gonna leave that off. You can add the missile lock-on jammer if you want, but I'm just gonna leave it off. For headlights, just gonna leave that stock as well. Sideswipe's headlights are white. For the plate, so in the cartoon, Sideswipe doesn't actually have a license plate. However, he does have a plate on his original G1 toy. And in that toy, it actually says Countach. You can do that if you want, but since my build is mainly focused on the cartoon, I'm just gonna leave that stock there. The respray, very simple, just a classic red. Nothing really to do there. Now, spoiler is going to be the classic and lip spoiler. Wait, what's the difference between the classic spoiler and the classic and lip? Oh. I see. So, classic spoiler. I mean, it's literally the actual spoiler on the Countach IRL. So, classic spoiler it is. Suspension, just leave that stock. Transmission, turbo, if you want. Okay, so for the wheels, unfortunately, I couldn't really find a good wheel type for this. Like, I looked through all of the wheel sections, and there are unfortunately none that are actually close to Sideswipe's wheels in the cartoon. The ones that I find closest are the Actually, there aren't any. So, I think you're just better off just leaving the wheels stock. Tire enhancements, bulletproof tires, always recommend those. Tire smoke doesn't really matter. Now for the wheels. So on the reference photo I have, which actually shows both Sideswipe's robot mode and vehicle mode, the vehicle mode actually has a blue windows. So I'm assuming that means that there aren't any window tints, but I'm not too sure. Like, you can put window tints if you want, but I don't think he has window tints based on the blue windows. All right. So actually, fun fact about the Countach. So the car actually wasn't originally approved to be sold in the United States. So Lamborghini actually added like a second spoiler wing at the very front, just so it could meet like regulations, I think. But apparently the main reason I think it was is because of like how low the bumper was. I think was the problem. Oh, just look at that. 20,000. Just for driving Countach in. Alright, see if there's any more additional builds we can do. Okay. So, no mining tech. Actually, it does have mining tech. I mean, no HSW. Yep, local tires. Okay. That's pretty much all it has here. Alright. Let's take it back to my agency so we can end the video. So I actually bought this car twice while it was like on sale. So that's why I decided to do this build. I actually made one for Sideswipe, which is the build I did now. And the second one will be another G1 Autobot, who is a Sunstreaker. And I'll make a separate build for him. He's actually like right here. I gotta make some changes to him as well. All right. So that is all for this time. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe. See ya.